Hello everyone, my name is Jamin. Thanks so much for visiting my channel. In this video, I have a Lenovo Ideapad Flex 3. The exact model used in the video will be listed below in the description, but this should help you with any of the Flex 3 series computers. I'm going to show you how to open it up, access your Wi-Fi card. So first thing, power down your computer the correct way, make sure it's off and unplugged from your charger. We're then going to flip the computer over to access our bottom case screws. Now you have 5 screws, 2 in the front of the computer, 3 down by the rear. After these screws are removed, you're going to take a small, flat, preferably plastic pry tool. I say plastic because it'll scratch your case less than a metal one will. And you're going to go across the seam of your bottom case and pry it off from the rest of your computer. It's generally easier to start down by the hinges in either corner. And if you're going around and you get stuck, leave it, start in the other direction and go the other way. Also, be careful not to put the pry tool too far in. You could damage some internal components. Just keep it on the edge, nice and slow but firm, and you'll be able to get that bottom case off. Once you do, this is what you're looking at for the inside of your computer. As a general computer repair side note, whenever I'm working on a computer in my shop, it's sitting on an anti-static mat. Either that or an anti-static bracelet are great ideas to avoid damaging anything in your computer when you're working on it. If you would like help with tools or supplies for your computer project, as well as any replacement or upgrade parts for this specific model computer, I will have a link above, also below in the description, and that will be a list of all those tools and supplies and replacement parts for this specific model computer. Now, before touching any component in a computer, I always either remove or at least unplug my battery. A computer is safest to work on when as little power as possible is running through it. So here's your battery right here. There are 5 screws holding it down. You can see by these white arrows and white triangles, they point out all the screws holding your battery down. So that's how you would get your battery up, and the battery plugs into the motherboard right here. Now, as with any cables or wires in a computer, we try to avoid pulling on the wires themselves as much as possible because they could break or they could come right out of the plug. Instead, we try to focus on the plug if at all possible. So use your fingernails or a pry tool, maybe even a pair of pliers after getting the battery up to pull that out of that port right there. Okay, so your Wi-Fi card is right down here near the bottom of my computer. A single screw holds it in. After removing that screw, you'll be able to slide it out of this port. All that's left is the antenna wire that snap on here. Now, those are just snaps. Those snap directly up and off of the computer. In order to get them back on, though, they do need to be at a perfect 90-degree angle to snap those back on. And you are strong enough to damage them if they're not at the right angle and you try to force it. So just be very careful, go slow. It could be a little bit of a pain if you're not used to managing those, but you will be able to get them back on. I will have the Wi-Fi card specifications below in the description if you need help finding your own replacement, but I will also try to have one in the replacement and upgrade parts list that I told you about below in the description. And I guess the last thing to shout out about this kind of operation, if you are having Wi-Fi issues in your computer, if you cannot see your Wi-Fi networks, it's possible that your Wi-Fi card is bad and needs to be replaced, but it also could be something else. It could be driver or system related. So before trying to open up your computer, purchase and replace a Wi-Fi card, there'll be a video above. Also below in the description, it'll be a tutorial showing you how to troubleshoot why you don't have Wi-Fi and possibly fix it without having to come in here to do this. But that's the end of this video, how to get inside your Flex 3 and access your Wi-Fi card. Thanks again so much for watching. Please remember to like and share if this helped you out, if you think it can help someone else out. And feel free to subscribe if you enjoy DIY computer content like this, or if you just want to keep me on hand to answer any of your future computer questions. I do try to answer all questions throughout my channel at least a couple times a day. Also, feel free to check out the related links section below in the description. From time to time, I do try to add things in there that I think will help you with your general computer life, make it more productive, more enjoyable. So thanks again for watching, everyone. I look forward to seeing you on my next video.